First tonight at 5 o'clock, breaking news on the coronavirus outbreak.
We do not want any more gatherings with more than 250 people, and that's going to be an executive order.
Good evening and thanks for joining us on this Thursday night. I'm Dennis House. Lots of breaking news to get to today. First, today, invoking emergency powers, Governor Ned Lamont issued several executive orders to keep the virus from spreading. He waived the 180-day requirement for schools and set a limit of 250 people for gatherings. Right now, 5 Connecticut residents have tested positive, many in Fairfield County and 1 in Litchfield County. Tonight, we've learned a child has also been infected. Many school districts are also closing. We have team coverage this evening, but let's begin with our chief Capitol reporter, Susan Raff. She's live outside the Emergency Operations Center at the O'Neill Armory in Hartford. Susan?
Dennis, there was a lot of speculation today that Governor Lamont would be closing all schools in Connecticut, but that is not going to happen, at least not now. But there is a concern about Fairfield County, and we are told 19 schools will be closing. Right now, it is up to the school districts themselves whether or not they want to stay open or closed. But the governor did issue an emergency order, and that is that he wants to waive the 180-day school day requirement. Many schools are now teleconferencing because they don't want students to fall behind. As for testing, we are told that samples at the state lab may be between 40 and 60 a day, but we are told they need to do more testing.
We have to make decisions about what to do with the information that we have now. Not the data that we're going to have next week or the week after this. We have to make decisions with what we have now. And up until this week, the only approved laboratory in Connecticut for coronavirus testing was the Connecticut Department of Public Health Laboratory. A fine institution, a great lab, but a reference lab. 5 people are doing this test and are doing all the testing for all of our acute care hospitals.
The governor is hoping that more hospitals and labs step up to the game. They need to do more testing. In fact, many hospitals are now having trailers outside their hospitals so that patients or people who feel that they may be infected can go there and not into the hospital itself. So again, the governor is issuing 2 executive orders today. One is to waive the 180-day school day requirement. The other is for large gatherings. The governor said today he is limiting large gatherings to 250 people. And we are seeing a lot of fallout from that, as we've seen parades are being canceled, many concerts. In fact, the Hartford Symphony decided today to cancel their performances. The governor, however, is recommending that it's only 100 people he would like to see at these gatherings, but the executive order only calls for 250. We are live in Hartford. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right.